Good morning. It's day 49, I believe. We are just leaving Scooter and Captain Stash's lovely place. We camped here last night. It was, the grass was so nice. I think it was our first time sleeping in grass. Ooh, perfect this morning. It's a little after 7, which seems to be our basic time for leaving. I mean, we try to get up earlier, but it never happens because Jeff's just not a morning guy. And I actually had a really good sleep last night. Captain Stash and Scooter fed us dinner last night, which was way above and beyond, but it was so very sweet of them to do so. We had a great swim. It was just such a lovely place to stay. They are truly trail angels. So if you do get a chance to come to Vermont and you're passing through, you should always stop at Captain Stash and Scooter's while they're here. So our plan today is to do a gazillion miles, I think 16 or 17, I don't know, to make up for the miles we didn't do yesterday because, well, we had to stay here, clearly. So we'll see how far we get. We don't necessarily have to get all that done, but we're going to try. So we're just going to grab some water, get going. It's cloudy right now, well, foggy. I think that's going to burn off. It's supposed to be a sunny, hot day like yesterday, so she's going to be warm. We got the bug spray on because the Vermont mosquitoes are big and thriving right now with all this extra water. And I think that's pretty much it for the day. We'll get cracking. Alrighty. About 6.5 miles in, lots of up and downs. Another big up. Nice trails though. Okay, so not the same kind of views as the whites in Maine, but still pretty. I'll take it, Vermont. And now we're gonna head back down. Although I have noticed the raspberries. I think they're at their end stage, but there's still some out there. But I'll leave them for the bears, because then maybe they won't bother me. Okay, we're about mile 10. We've walked back out into this field. We still have another hill to climb. I'm gonna guess it's that one in front of us. And then on the other side of that, around mile 13 is supposed to be another road crossing, possibly a town, I'm not sure. At that point we're mile 13 and I think we're going 16.9 miles into our shelter, so by that point we'll be probably pretty close to it anyway. Even if there isn't anything there, we'll just keep on trucking. But it is a hot day. I'm gonna guess definitely in the high 80s with that humidity. I'm glad it is the green tunnel, but we do keep walking out into these fields and whew, you can feel the heat on you. Definitely makes you want to jump into a creek and go swimming, but not any of these creeks or the mud puddles. Although this one I may be mistaken. Look at this. A nice little bridge to go with it. Apparently kissed a cow farm. Okay, come off another mountain. We now have some dark clouds. It's been thundering. No rain yet. But we're about a little over 12 miles. The town is 13. This is pretty much our view. And we're just gonna try to race down and see what we got at the bottom. So we got 4 more miles to go. We're on a bridge here. It previously was blocked off because it was considered impassable, but they fixed it up enough it's now passable. It still needs a lot of work. But, and it did rain. It's still raining. It's just kind of spitting at this point. And we are going to Venturi's shelter. And we get to pass through a gate, I guess. Sure, why not? You can definitely see all the flood damage that was done, though. Alrighty. Now, let's finish the last 4 miles. It's about 1,200 feet of elevation, so it's going to be a nice climb for the next 4 miles. Huh? Oh, well, it turns itself on. It just it's too dark. We're 1 mile from the shelter. And it's been thundering and now lightning for quite some time, but now the rain just really picked up, so we're hiding under a tree. At least to let some of this deluge pass. I'm not sure it's gonna. Okay, so we just made it to the shelter. And it just got a whole push up there. I thought they said it was 450 minutes, but clearly someone fucked up. Clearly someone messed that up. Oops. Good morning. It's day 50. We're at Thru-Hike shelter. We got here last night in the pouring rain, as you may notice. Yeah. So we slept in the shelter because it was just too wet to set up a tent, although quite a few other people did, which was probably wise because there was a lot of mosquitoes. But that's okay. We just finished breakfast and just kind of doing the last minute pack ups and privy runs and getting all that done. And our plan today is to get to 15 miles into Killington. There's a gear store there, so hopefully Jeff can maybe get some stuff that he's been wanting for a while, and we just haven't found a decent gear store, so we'll see. And then after that, we go to Rutland, where I wait for my package. That's the Z-Pack thing, which I really desperately need because it's been holding the shoulders up in a weird way and really starting to hurt. So I would really like a proper loaner one while they fix mine. We'll probably end up taking a zero there because everything is soaked. We definitely need a day to dry, a day to do laundry, a day for our feet to rest because they've been pretty sore. We've been doing some big days for us anyway, so we've got the legs for the strength, but we just don't have the endurance yet. So that is the plan for today. It is sunny out. Hopefully there's no chance of rain, but I have no service, so I can't update anything. But it looks sunny out, but the trees are going to be soaked, so we're going to be soaked as soon as we walk out of here. But we definitely do have some elevation to go and some distance, so we're going to just finish breakfast and get going. I think we've gone about probably 4.5 miles today. of the 15. We're just coming down. There's definitely a lot of puds. They're pointless up and downs. So lots of little mountains to go up and down. And definitely makes for a lot of work going up. And then you get to come down and then do it all over again. We have a lot of those today. But this is the trail we're on right now. It's not too bad. A little rooty, a little muddy in spots, but overall, Vermont's trails have been not too bad, unless you hit the field sections, and then they're just crap because they're mud and full of ticks. But other than that, we're doing good this morning. And we're just gonna keep on going until we go back up. Okay, so we're about 6.5 miles in, on our way to Killington and Rutland. And I just wanted to say it's a nice, beautiful hiking day. It hasn't gotten too humid yet, but it's going to, because that is the East Coast. And because it's going to get humid, just wanted to let you all know that there's something called monkey butt, and it is real, and it hurts. Monkey butt is essentially when you wear a backpack all day and you get sweat on your back, rolls down between your cheeks, and it rubs and it chafes all day long. And when it's doing that, it turns the skin a bit raw. So you use creams or lotions or powders to keep the chafing down and try to keep it clean as best you can. But it's a tough thing. It hurts. I gotta say, not a big fan of monkey butt. I always thought, oh, it's just one of those things some people get. No, I'm pretty sure everybody, at least who hikes the Appalachian Trail at some point, is going to get monkey butt. But yeah, thought I'd just share that little tidbit with you because I didn't think it was a big thing. No, it is. Other than that, though, it's quite lovely. I mean, I'm definitely doing a lot of puds, but that seems to be Vermont. Even though the rainstorm dampened things up, it's not too bad. There's still some ooey gooey parts, but for the most part, it's not too bad. Definitely helping to build up my endurance on the hiking legs, because I don't have that yet, but you know, we're working on it, and these will definitely help towards that. All right, let's get down this mountain and up the next. Last 5 miles before the town. I think we're on a bit of a ridge here. Just climbed up that random ladder up a big rock. I guess that's the cheapest way to do it. Certainly a lot nicer than some of the methods we've seen to get up big rocks. That's the view of the Killington ski hill from the power lines, because that's the kind of view you get in Vermont. Now we're gonna hightail it out of here. I think we're about probably a mile out. I don't know how far. Hopefully closer than I would like to believe, because I'm getting hungry. Oh, little birdies. And my feet hurt. And it's time for a shower because I stink.